What's going on, YouTube? Claic Yuzolt back again with another Final Fantasy Brave Exvius news update, and surprising to most, we did get another collab, back to back limited time stuff in the Dragon Quest collab, but that key stuff looking real funky to me, along with new story, a 3-star Esper, and much more. Let's get into it. Before we get started with this video, I do need to say it is sponsored by Amazon Coins. Amazon Coins are a great way for you guys to save up to 20% on your Lapis and bundle purchases inside of FFBE. You guys know I've been using Amazon Coins for almost 2 years now, so I can back them up fully and say it is the best way to get your Lapis. You just need to download the Amazon App Store on your Android device or Android emulator. From there, download the FFBE game just like you normally would. And then you can buy the Amazon coins from Amazon at a discount up to 20%, and then use those to buy, bundles or Lapis, etc. inside of the game. And this is, again, the best way you can get the most discounts. I use it every single time I pull, I buy Lapis, I buy bundles, I use Amazon coins. And if that interests you, click the link in the description below to get started today. Now let's get on with the rest of the video. All right, guys, so the first thing I want to talk about is this iOS 13 bug happening. I myself experienced, just got the new iPhone myself, and it's a problem with logging in with an iPhone if you're updated to the iOS 13 via Facebook. The game just crashes. I have not found a workaround. I have not been able to log into FFBE on my new phone, and it says that you can either go on an alternate device like I do on Nox, you can downgrade to iOS 12, or you can wait for an app update that should be coming this month. I think they talked about it coming at the end of this month, so hopefully this week. But other than that, guys, don't log out of iOS. You can still play on iOS 13 if you're already logged in, but if you're trying to log in via Facebook, do not log out because you're not going to be able to log back in. Hopefully they get that fixed. And then here comes the big shocker at the end of the month. The King Mog event is actually going to turn out to be Dragon Quest 11. Now, this collab, when you first glance, you look at it, it seems awesome, right? Just talking about what's on the banner, not really the time, because we'll talk about it in a minute, the timing, but, you actually get units from the game. We're actually going to be able to get our hands on heroes. It was awesome coming from the game. And then we see how weird, to be a better word, it is to be able to obtain the heroes and obtain these units, and how they really just make it a really, I don't like the new system, and personally we'll get into it later. It's a weird key system. You're not going to be able to use Lapis to summon for the heroes. Well, you can, but it's in a weird way, and then you can't use tickets at all to be able to get the heroes either. But we can look at this here, the Dragon Quest collab coming straight after AI Katie and then Kingdom Hearts. People are drained, dude. They're like, and they know what they're waiting on in the future too. They're holding on. I think this is a bad time to be releasing this for several reasons, mostly for them. Like, business-wise, they're not going to make a lot of money off this, I don't think. But it seems like maybe because of the Dragon Quest 11 coming out on the Switch, I do believe soon, maybe even this Friday, and then the fact that maybe they only have the rights to these characters for so long, they had to release it after they did the JP version. That could be where we are with this collab. But moving on down, we do see that there is a banner, but you can only summon for these two units, Great Dragon and Mordegon. And it's going to be a limited time step-up summon here we have. You can only do it once per player, and you guys can get you can go all the way up the way, and at the very end, you get a guaranteed one of the 5-star bases on the banner. If you trade in 50 of the summon coins, you do get an STMR Moogle. Now, that Moogle is specific to one of the heroes, it looks like. It's very teeny tiny text here. And then you also see you're getting these keys, and we're going to explain those keys here in a minute. The keys are something new, and what the keys are, if you want to think about it this way, they're similar to the way limited time, like UOC tickets worked, because if you acquire 5 of these, you can exchange them for one of the heroes. And that sounds like, oh, that's pretty cool. Let me see the hero. You know what I mean? Let me see the, that's the character battle. And a lot of these things are small again on Nox. Great, right? Great. A lot of these things are small on Nox, but let me see the hero banner. Like, I want to use that step up. Well, here's the thing. They don't have a step up. They actually don't even have a banner that you can summon on without the keys. And so it makes it really tough. You can't be using your tickets. You can't be using your Lapis. You can't get lucky on it, with a Lapis summon or a ticket summon and get there. You literally can only one summon on that step up for a character you probably don't want. I know I don't. And get the keys from there. And then, summon on the 10+1 for that character, again, that 5-star base with the 4-star dragon to get the keys. You get one per 10+1. We'll get into that in a minute. Or from the actual King Mog event, you guys should be getting enough of the silver keys to randomly get one of the 3 heroes. So I think everybody for free should be getting one of them, which sounds cool. But again, it is a 7-star meta, so it makes it impossible to grab them. So this is how it works, guys. if you have silver keys, if you have enough silver keys to do a summon, you will equally have a chance at either 11, Veronica, or Serena, okay? So when you use those on a banner, it'll be a silver key banner. One of those units are going to pop out, so you get a 5-star base. It looks like we get these keys strictly from the King Mog shop, okay? So it is going to be a King Mog event. Scrolling on down, if you use the gold keys, if you have 5 of those, I do believe, and you summon a gold key summon, you actually get to pick which one you get. So you can get any of these 3 heroes. Eric is missing for whatever goddamn reason. I love that guy too. He's my favorite, and now he's gone. So great. I don't know why, and we're also missing another unit on the villain banner. I don't know why it's that way, but hey, we got to take it for what it is. So you can summon the whole step up. You don't even have to go to the very end if you don't want the dude. You get 4 of those keys, and then you do a 10+1, you get 5 of them, and you get to pick one of these units. Now, if you do that, and then you get, you use your silver keys, and you get, a random unit, hopefully it's the one you want, you can guarantee whichever one of these that you want will be 7 stars. So that's pretty cool. The bad part is, again, they're cutting out the ticket summons. They're cutting out the lapis summons for these units, and I know these are the units more people want. And it's a King Mog event. So in order to get these, you have to spend massive amounts of lapis. Like, you can't just, again, summon 1 5k and, oh, there came 11. I got him. Nope. You have to summon all the way through, or you have to do 5 10+1s to be able to guarantee one of these, which, with 3 5-star bases, it can add up to be kind of good, but I just don't like this weirdo system. And again, with the silver keys, it's random which one you get, we're hoping that through the King Mog event, you can get 5 of them and then get yourself one of these units. So in the end, it could, benefit a lot of players, but how are you, the King Mog event is going to be so hard to grind when, one, you have to summon on that banner and hope to get some of the dragons because you're not, you know what I mean? Like, it's 1 5-star base. Most people aren't going to want to do the step up. This King Mog seems like a flop. Like, it's so hard to get a hold of the units, and the units you would want to actually summon for, at least I think a lot of people would, correct me if I'm wrong, they're locked behind these keys that you can't even summon for, right? You have to grind the King Mog without them a lot because they're going to be in the participation points or whatever it is, the event points. So it's going to be a tough time. We're going to come back and look at the heroes in a minute. I'm sorry that, again, Nox is being so weird, but we're going to go ahead and take a look at these units. I do not like the key system. Let me know in the comments below how you feel about it. Not a big fan. We have Mordegon here. He is going to be a mage debuffer. 5-star base going up to 7 stars. Super Trust Master reward, Mordegon staff. Magic, 180. Chance of evading some magical attacks and restore MP every turn. Doesn't seem the best. Like, that's a high magic stat, don't get me wrong, but the restore MP every turn, we can get that from a lot of different options. We actually get some items out there that reduce the amount of MP used, which I think is better. And chance of evading some magic attacks, okay. I mean, I guess that could come in handy every once in a while, but not the best STMR in the world. And then we look at the Trust Master reward, Mordegon's Cloak, defense 22, magic 50, boost dark resist by 40%. I don't think it's that terrible, but nothing too insane. Nice big fat magic stat on there with some defense as well. And then we have a little bit of that dark resist thrown in if we need it. Again, I love things that have resist on them. If we're into a monster where we need to have dark resist on your mage, this is a great option for you. But other than that, you probably have better options already. So even looking at him and chasing this banner with the keys for the heroes, it just looks like you don't even want to do it even for the STMR or TMR. You know what I mean? It just seems so backwards. And obviously he's going to be a mage, but with how many mages? If you guys haven't watched my video, please do. I looked over what the outlook for October was, and I bring up the Dragon Quest thinking it may be in October. But there's so many mages coming out, guys, and we just had some mages come out. We're actually getting a little bit maged out, in my opinion, in global, and so this guy really isn't your top pick for a lot of people anyway. We have the Great Dragon here. Let's look at his trust. Maybe this will save it. Attack boost by 20% and boost attack 40% when equipped with a fist. So I guess for people out there who are wanting to put fists on, this could be good for you. I'm not going to say it's bad because even units who would want to wear a fist in the true dual wield kind of builds, this could be great on if you don't have a lot of TMRs, but it seems more of a new player kind of thing in a way to maybe put a build together that you would need. And then you scroll down, they talk about these being limited time, etc. Let's go ahead and take a look at this before we look at the heroes again. I know, but the heroes are so small, I'm kind of delaying it. It is going to be a King Mog event. You guys are going to have to get these King Mog currency. There is some cool stuff in here. Falcon Blade, attack 90, enable Falcon Blade, normal attacks hit 2 times. I mean, it's cute, but nobody really worries about that too much. I'm sure there's going to be some random build out there that works with it. Cat Suit, defense 21, magic 32, boost ice and dark resist by 10%. Not the highest of resistances, more of a new player kind of thing in my opinion. Alleviating shoes, enable elevating shoes. alleviating. Oh my gosh, I'm so good at talking. Boost charm resist by 20% in experience obtained from battle. So these at least have a use if you're trying to like grind somebody up through battle. This is another accessory you can put on to boost up their experience gained each time. But a lot of people, in my opinion, are just grinding events, grinding raid. They have cactuars coming out their butts. It's kind of useless for me too. Scrolling on down, the Golden Globe. I want to fight him, but you can see that we get bonuses from all the heroes and the villain. And then, you know, for their that's a 7-star, 6-star, and then we get 75% from him. But how are you obtaining these units? It's not like normal Keymog where people are throwing tickets and being like, I got 11, I got 2 of them with 2 tickets. You know what I mean? Free to play, by the way. You can't do it, and you have to summon massive amounts of lapis to get them. So it's, I just don't like it, and I hope to God they don't bring this around for anything else, because it's just not something I vibe with. Maybe you guys do. Now let's finally get down here and quit my bitching and get into talking about these units. So we have 11, and I'm sorry it's so small again. He's going to be a damage dealer. It looks like he has a little bit of debuffing here. Super Trustmaster reward, Supreme Sword of Light, attack 180, excuse me, enable Supreme Sword of Light, boost LB damage. So for a sword with 180 attack, putting up that LB damage, this could come in handy for somebody out there who wants to use LB damage to do their stuff. There will be other options in the future. There's going to be another STMR in the future that will give you this LB damage boost if that's something you want. So don't act like, don't think you have to go in here and grab this LB boost sword and go ham for 11 like this is the best thing in the world, because there is going to be other options that come from units that will be in the game forever. The Trustmaster reward, however, I think is a little bit different. Erdwin's Coronet, attack 40, defense 21, so pretty high attack on that helm there, and then enables boost LB damage, and I think that's pretty unique to his to that with a helm. I don't think there are a lot of them running out there, if any at all. You guys can let me know in the comments below. I was thinking about that. I didn't have time to look it up before I made the video, but I think it's very unique. So if I had to pick something out of all of these TMRs and STMRs that we can get from the Dragon Quest, I would like to get this Trust Mastery reward here. I'm hoping they put their Moogles in the shop, in the King Mog shop. Then we can be using something like our prisms, perhaps, to get in there and try to unlock that there. Overall, he's going to be, we don't know what he's going to be, because if I didn't mention this before, which I don't think I did, they are nerfing all of these units compared to their JP, or changing them to fit into their global ways, and they're supposed to be buffed later on, I do believe. Similar to Riku, Sora, Kingdom Hearts, all that stuff. It's going to be like that, so we don't know how strong they're going to be. Honestly, their kits could be completely changed. They could be very similar. We've seen that with Riku and Sephiroth. Some things got really changed, some things got left out. Sora and Kingdom Hearts Cloud, same way. So we're gonna have to wait and see how that is, but he is a damage dealer. Veronica, which is a cool character as well in the game. We have a Super Trust Master reward, Crown of Eternity, and I think this is actually going to be better than I think it was Transterra, I keep wanting to say Transterra, CG Terra's STMR, right? It was like a hat that had a lot of magic, and then also says reduce MP consumed by abilities by 10%. This is going to be 30%. So very nice STMR here. I think this is one that would come in handy quite a bit when it comes to your mages. I don't want to put anything down on it. Pretty cool. However, it is a limited time one, and I don't think it's worth it. For sure, with most people are using physical damage dealers anyway, to use an STMR Moogle on it. So if you end up going ham and you get those STMR Moogles from the banner, you know, you can put it into Veronica. I think this is a great choice. But again, other than that, I wouldn't go too ham for it. And then we have the Trustmaster reward, Channel Anger, boost magic by 40% and boost equipment magic when a single wielding is equipped in both hands. So this is a very, very nice Trustmaster reward as well for magic double-handers, so true double-handers, not true dual wielders. And you guys are going to be able to get a nice magic boost of 40% on top of that to help you reach that cap. I think this TMR is very, very good as well. So Veronica has both a good TMR and Super Trustmaster reward, and again, yet another mage to be adding to what we're trying to get here. So probably skippable as far as a damage dealing unit, but we'll have to wait and see. But then Serena kind of changes things. First off, Serena's, I think the sprites on all these guys were perfect. They look amazing. Where's Eric? Anyway, and we have Serena here, and she's going to be the only non-damage dealing unit that we get, but she is very, very good at AoE re-raising if she is very similar to her JP ways. We see the Super Trust Master reward here in Divine Intervention, boost spirit by 60%, and escape death one time when HP is at a certain level. Actually love this. You can put guts on your healer, your support unit that maybe probably doesn't have guts, and they could survive. Dude, that seems sweet with a high spirit stat on there. I love it. And or you could put it on something like a magic cover tank and let them live one more time. We'll have to see the specifics of the escape death and if it's 100%, etc. But I actually really like that super trust mastery as well. Again, not enough to be STMR moogling it, but still pretty good. The trust mastery reward is Serena's what is that? Is it supposed to be Serenika's Serp? Sorry, my dog's gonna be barking. Nullify confusion, enable Serena's surplus, or Serenika's surplus, boost MP by 10% and boost resist to charm. So it's okay. It's not the best. I'm sorry, dude. My dog started barking and my phone started ringing, dude. It's been popping off in my house right now. It's okay. I'm not gonna say it's bad. It has nice defensive stats to be able to put on something. You get Nullify Confusion, which is one of the great ones you want to be immune to. But we have so many things like that for support units to be able to get around that, right? Like support units love putting on like CG Fina's hairpin, or like I know some of you guys out there have shortcake, or even the new AI Katy Perry's accessory. We have ways of doing that. Like for damage, it's a little different, right? You got to eke out as much percent as you can. Here, you know, you probably already have full resist to everything on your support units. And again, we're not going to talk too much about these units, and reason being is we're going to have to wait and see what their global changes are. I mean, they already deleted 2 people off the banners. Who knows what they're going to delete from each unit? So we're going to have to look into that and see how it is. I love the sprites, but the way they're giving it to us isn't the best. We are going to be able to have a Kingdom Hearts trial here, which is very interesting. Behemoth we're going to have to fight. The mission rewards look a little bit lacking, like Solid Necklace. I was hoping for another Keyblade or something cool like that. Solid Necklace defense 30, enable Solid Necklace boost defense every turn. We know we don't need to have that boost defense every turn, strictly because, you know, somebody else is buffing it more than likely on your squad, and the defense 30 is crap. And then we have White Fang, attack 15, defense 15, MP 20%. I mean, this is super lackluster. I'm going to be coming in here, 1 to fight it for the tickets, and 2 just to fight it because it's Kingdom Hearts, but not to. I'm very disappointed when it comes to that. And the story is continuing. This, I think, is the last part of the story for Season 2. Correct me if I'm wrong there. A new part to the story continues. I thought it might be the last part. I don't want to spoil too much for you guys, so get in there and play it. I am actually 1 storyline behind. I know what happens. I've been spoiled on JP, but I know what happens, so get in there and do it. And that's going to allow you to activate 3-star Esper fight Anima. So you're going to be able to go in there and fight one of my favorite Espers. I haven't really even leveled it up, not really seen a point to it. Hopefully the 3-star base will unlock some more reasons to be messing with this Esper, besides just like Dark Resist or whatever it gives. So, but that, you know, that's something new you can be doing this week as well. And I think that about covers everything, guys. So overall, Dragon Quest coming in this late into the game after 2 other limited time collabs, and looking forward to Halloween and Terra probably coming out. And then we also have Galoof, which I think might be coming out. Again, if you want to see what I think is coming out in October, check the video I did yesterday. It's a big thing there. I make some guesses. But this way this works is going to be weird. We're going to have to see a lot of things. We're going to have to see how good they actually are in global. I'm just not feeling good about it when I really hoped, and really everybody could feel good about it if it wasn't done this way. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below how you feel about all this, and fill me in on your thoughts. Subscribe for future content. Click that bell so you get notified when I make a video. It lets you guys get the notifications so you can watch the video. Follow me on Twitter and catch me on Twitch, where we'll be doing a lot more streams. Thank you again to Amazon for sponsoring this video. Again, Amazon coins are a great way to save on your Lapis purchases, and we'll catch you guys in the next video.